I've been designing for about 2.5 years, and when I joined social media for my company, Stylish Couture, I just was looking around, and there's so many beauty bloggers and makeup artists that have really, gained a lot of respect and fame, which they rightly deserve so, but through social media. So I saw how powerful a tool like that was. But the thing that I thought was missing was stories about entrepreneurs that are in healthcare or finance, or people that are in different industries as well. So I don't know. I felt strongly about how to tell that story, and what ways can I do it. But since everything's so visual, like everything is about how the picture is and how it's styled and how it's looked, I knew that like I can really do something cool with my brand because it's a visual. And so I married the visual and I married the story, and it aims to tell these stories of these role models. I know we have models and shoots, but now we have role models. And not to say those models are not role models either, but now people that have success in a certain field and can be an example for somebody else that wants to do that path. That's where Style from Every Story came about, and I've traveled the world like many times, very close to delivering, like pregnant, and just because I was so motivated to find these people and tell their story. And I don't know, part of me wants to pat myself on the back for coming up with something so cool and that's meaningful, but then honestly I gotta give the credit to my kids, because kids make you want to have this great future for them. So like I'm like, oh my god, who are my kids role models going to be? And of course they know their parents, but you want other people for them too. So depending on what industry they decide to go to, they should dream big. And so I'm so glad that I feel like this is my legacy that I can give to them, and that's very selfish, but I just, my heart feels full that I can give them that, and then at the same time get like all these people to watch these videos and learn something from it and have it be something personal for them too. So the second campaign actually came about because I was in Ibiza last month living my best life, and with my husband and his cousin who celebrated his 40th with like Calvin Harris and David Guetta. Like I didn't really even know who they were, but I love their music. And then they were like, next thing you know, we're like partying with them. And I'm just like, this is a dream. So I got to go, got to this amazing family trip with cousins to Ibiza. And I was like, oh my God, if I'm going all the way to Ibiza, then I want to like do a photo shoot. So I was like, how can I pack all of my Indian clothes into this suitcase, and then still have room for like the non-Indian stuff to go to hang out in Ibiza. And my husband only gave me one suitcase. He said I could only check in one bag. And so I was limited. And so I ended up just bringing all of my blouses and match them with things I think could work in terms of going out at night and changing the look. And then I got so much attention, it was so awesome from so many people that just saw me like, where'd you get that skirt from? Where'd you get your blouse? I want to buy that from you. And it was like, oh my God, but you're European and this is Indian. But to them, they just saw it as a style or beauty or something that they attracted them, to the piece. But for me, I'm so conditioned to think this is my Indian clothes. I wear to Indian weddings, and the end. I don't know, it was a pleasant surprise. It taught me something, and it woke me up to like the world we live. We live in a world where we're in a melting pot, right? And I think like tomorrow, no one will know who's Indian and who's African American. It's gonna be all mixed, and it's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be unified. So, why not already start conditioning my head to think like that? Especially when, again, I have kids that I want them to learn the same way. In a very like colorblind world. So the campaign's called Fashion Without Borders, and that's what it means. It's fashion that has no limits and no cultural significance. It's just it's like our fabrics and embroidery and our craftsmanship is so beautiful. So why should we limit it to any one individual? We should share it with the world, just like we're celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving, right? So I think having and seeing that and appreciating that exchange allows people to like smile at each other more and not look at race. So I don't know. I know it's a big mission at hand, but it's my first shoot in LA to do the Fashion Without Barriers, and the team's amazing, and I have a stylist here which I've never had before, so that's like so cool. And this outfit was really awesome. This is a Tahari suit. I love Tahari. I used to wear a lot in finance when I was working in the city, but this is a blouse, an Indian blouse. Not Indian, I shouldn't say that anymore, but Indian inspired blouse that you can also wear to an Indian event with this lehenga or a sari. So it's so cool that I have one closet for all of my cool clothes, and I can restyle them so it looks different every time. So the perception that I want to create is a different way of thinking. It's a different way of valuing people, and it's a different way of acting. So I want them to first see and think about the photo, the person behind it, how it's styled, and how much effort it took to make a piece that everyone can relate to. That's one. The way I find them is I do a lot of research on social media, and I find people and then I DM them and then I comment and then I send them an email, and I keep on trying. If I really want them and I think that they're going to be someone that other people look up to, that's how I find them. I don't look at numbers. I don't look at, some people like don't even have an Instagram account, you know, and I don't care. Like, I almost like make one up. I want to tell your story to as many people as possible. So it's just about like the story I think needs to be heard for the next generation to have an example. It's the hustlers, it's the collaborators, it's the people that are working the day job and then working like endlessly for their passion job, you know, and being able to show that I can do two things. It's me being people say that I'm one, and I never thought of it like that, but yeah, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, you know, and I'm a mom, and I have kids, and I'm an entrepreneur. So it's a lot of hats, and it's a lot of people think that, oh my God, I don't want to dream that direction, like for example, marriage or children, because that's gonna take me away from this you know avenue I want to go on, which may be career, right, or travel. And I actually do all of that. So it's cool that like we're able to, I don't know, show that to people, and hopefully they get something out of it and just like enjoy what they're doing and follow whatever. They don't just stop dreaming, you know. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. It's just like I'm just showing them that it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. It could just be a learning experience, you know. I think so much along the way I've learned so much. Hey guys, it's Bijal from Stylish Couture, and I really am excited to show you guys these super empowerment videos that are inspiring, beautiful, and I've put my honest hard work and heart into this project, and I fully believe in it, and I just want you guys to watch, and if you like it and if you believe in it, then share it, because it's incredible to create and show and tell the stories of these beautiful people. This way we have some role models for the next generation and generations to come. That's what I tried to show you through fashion, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.